Okay, now that we've had a look at the coaches, and the low coaches over there, now it may have a missing whistle, but I think I can actually buy one spare, so it doesn't matter for this time. But that doesn't really detract to the look of the loco, because it's amazing. And so for this particular running in, because I'm sweating like a pig here, because this is actually a train pack, I'm going to run the loco in with the coaches. And for this I'm going to use this little fancy tool. Swinging the camera in there, I'm going to put it on the tracks. I can't remember what it's called, I think it's called a ramp. A rolling stock ramp, because you wouldn't really use this for locos, because I don't recommend that. Some people do, but I don't. So, let's get the coaches on. So the brake's on. Now we have this one. Because you cannot tell which is first or second, I'm just going to put them like this. That one's on. And now for this one, Toby, or whatever it is. If anybody actually knows what it spells, do let me know. So the coaches are on. Now let's get the loco on. So we'll get the tender on first, followed by the heavy loco. And now we need to connect the tender up. So just push it back gently. And now with some special effects, I'll just go and attach the headboard on. So I'll be back in a tick. And voila, there's the headboard. In case you can't see it, I'll just actually give you a better view on it. And there's the headboard on the loco. Now you may not be able to see it, but it has to go slightly under the handles that actually open the smoke box door. I don't think it's actually going to focus in on that, but if we just flash up a photo to give you an example of where the headboard should go, you can see that the headboard is actually placed slightly underneath the handles, because you can actually see them sticking out the headboard. And on this particular class of loco, that is actually the position the headboard was actually attached underneath. So it gives you an idea of where it's got to go. But anyway, enough of me talking, let's give her some juice and watch it go. Backwards, again as per usual. Whoa, look at that. That is just really smooth. Here she comes. And just look at that. That looks like a proper Cunarder service. With 3 coaches. Here she comes past the station. Let's get a shot of her passing the signal box. And there she comes. Now of course she may have had a buffer come off in the packaging and she may have a missing whistle, but I will get a replacement whistle. And also when she has all those really nice detailings fitted on her, she will look like a proper Bullitt Pacific locomotive designed by Oliver Bullitt, which this class is actually built by. Excuse the stupid tomato plant leaf in the way. Here she comes, past the signal box. Well, what else to say about it? Well, this is the most detailed steam locomotive I've ever got. Like I said before, she's heavier than the Black 5 and she's detailed than any other steam locomotive I've got in my collection. And it's also the first proper Southern Region locomotive I've got. On part from the Terrier and the LB and the CRE2. Also, another reason why this is my favourite is because I do highly recommend this pack. Because there is no criticisms whatsoever about either the loco or the carriages. However, having said that, some people may criticise about the carriages not having working lights, but remember what I said. Since those carriages that have the working lights are expensive from Hornby, this might have actually costed way more than £139, which is the recommended retail price for it. And I certainly wouldn't have got it for a cheap price. It's £122, which is what I got this loco for, which is a real good bargain. So just remember that this would have costed a lot more most likely if the coaches had working lights. But there is nothing really wrong with the coaches, because in ways I prefer the railroad ones to the ones that have working lights. The lights are fantasy anyway. Right, so on that bombshell, it's time to end this review. We'll let this loco finish off the running in, and I'll upload this video to YouTube. And I shall get more of these limited edition train packs in the future, which are called the Max Train series. But yeah, thank you for watching. I have no idea when I'll be back with another review, but we'll just have to wait until I have another New York and can do that. So I'll see you with the fantastic, sexy Cunarder from Hornby.